Secretary of Finance and the Economy Joel Jack says despite the late release of funds by government to the THA and a $40 million shortfall, Tobago is coping well. Mr. Jack was questioned by reporters at the THA's weekly press briefing today as to why the funds were late and why the THA was silent on the matter. He sought to explain the reasons for the issues recently experienced with receiving the final release for fiscal 2017 from the central government. Patricia Nicholson has the details in this report.
Secretary of Finance and the Economy Joel Jack on Wednesday confirmed that the Tobago House of Assembly had received its fourth quarter allocation from the Ministry of Finance 5 weeks late. The last release of funds for fiscal 2017 should have been disbursed on July 1st, but this was done on August 7th.
It was a bit late, later than expected, and I spoke to the Minister of Finance. He was totally surprised that that we were not in receipt of it, and following a conversation, he intervened.
He used miscommunication between his division and the Ministry of Finance and inherent delays as the reasons for the late release, unlike the 2010 to 2015 period when he said funds were being withheld from the THA deliberately. He also explained why the silence from the THA on the matter.
Given this circuitous route that it has to take, signs off by the minister, has to go to the Director of Budgets, then something has to be sent to the Ministry of, to Center Cast and so on. So there are what we call inherent delays in the system, but there are other times when our subventions were deliberately withheld, and this was not the case.
Mr. Jack said too, the THA received $40 million less than it applied for, but he explained why that figure could be reduced.
We received $40 million less than we applied for. But what happens is that we have the revenues that we collect in Tobago on behalf of the central government. That is also factored in and netted off against our allocation.
The Finance Secretary said the late disbursements of funds did not affect the operations of the Tobago House of Assembly. I'm Patricia Nicholson for C News.